Hi, my name is Jordan Albertson. I play the first sufferer slash Jordan in A Hand in the Dark. And I really enjoy this film, and when Trey came with the idea, it really spoke to me because I am definitely one who suffers from depression, and a lot of my loved ones are, and I know that it's something that most, if not all, people will face at some point in their life.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Vincent Farrell Williams, and I'm playing Desmond in The Hand of the Dark. And what I really like about this film is a recognition of mental health, and it's a recognition of people being there for each other. And my favorite part about my character, Desmond, is he's like the big brother of the group. He's not the leader, he's not in charge or nothing, but he is the glue to the group. Like, he checks on everybody. Everybody comes and talks to him. Everybody's friends with him. Like, some people are friends through like mutual experiences. He's friends because he actually cares about people. And what Trey did as a great writer is he wrote him as someone who picks on people and kind of nitpicks a little bit, but he also still is there for them at the end of the day. And he asks about how they're doing, and he's asking about like what's the next move, and then he tries to always lighten the mood, and it's a great time.
Hi everyone, my name is Sean. I play Sean in the film. I play one of the best friends of the main character, Jordan. My character is most definitely the clown of the friend group, the jokester, the guy always trying to make everyone laugh. Tries to see humor in every situation, and even when it's inappropriate, make jokes all the time. I really enjoyed playing this character because it connects well with me. I also like to find humor in everything and tell jokes a lot of the times in appropriate times.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Z Miles. I serve as the second sufferer in the short film A Hand in the Dark. And so what this film means to me is it's really important to just kind of be able to build that connection between different stages of depression and how to get past that. So this film has a lot of really up and down moments. So within those peaks and valleys, it really allows for really anyone who sees this to build a connection with their own lives. I know everyone's experience is obviously different, but especially as adults and young adults at that, we all face depression in some way. So really just being able to understand that you're not going through that alone, and that this is something that everyone faces, I think is extremely important in trying to combat this issue that everyone faces.
Okay, so I first met Trey Sims at a model meetup that he was hosting. I met him through actually another friend that we have, and he's actually in the film too. His name is Zell. And honestly, ever since we met, we just hit it off. Like, he's a great friend of mine. We always check up on each other. So when he was telling me about this film and how he wanted me to be a part of it, initially I was a little bit apprehensive because I've never acted before. I've never really even considered acting, but I guess he saw something in me, which I am very blessed for, because I probably wouldn't have ever tried something like this. So, and now I'm here, and I really enjoy being a part of the production, and I am really for the meaning behind it and everything. I think everyone kind of has had some type of interaction with depression, or maybe they know someone who has been affected by it, and especially as a Black community, we don't really expand on that much. I know when I was struggling with depression, which thank God I'm not now, but it was difficult for me to open up and to let my friends know what I was going through, even my own mom and my family. So that's how I kind of relate to my role, because my role is like a supporting friend. I'm often to the background a lot, and I'm not really like a main focus, and that's kind of how I've been in life also, just like not the main focus, always kind of taking my own time to myself and really isolating my own self. So if that makes any sense. I know that sounds weird, but so honestly the role was natural, and it's really fun, and I wouldn't want to be doing anything else right now.
We have a Canon EOSR with a Sigma 18 to 35, 1.8. Getting the rig now, so we are going to actually leave from here to the first location and start shooting before we actually get to our main location. So I'm going to build the rig up now. It looks like we're getting ready to go.
Articulate.
Alright, so we'll get started now. Giving him shit. So like not too much interaction between you guys. You guys are still basically laughing at him. So then like she just kind of just blows it off. Let's go. And then you guys start to break out. So not a lot of interaction between you guys. You guys are like way too.
I'm still sitting here confused.
And you're just like you're still confused. Like why are we leaving now? So like, and then let's try that.
He knows what I'm talking about. This guy knows.
Did you need something from me?
Yes, you were complaining. I was just gonna take it.
Oh, no.
He's like, you're having a Naomi Campbell moment. I wanted to capture it. Throw a phone.
Now I feel awkward.
Alright, so this story deals a lot with depression and kind of how it can just like creep into you, and your friends, your family aren't always aware of that. And I think the friends really portray that in the story, that you can be sad and you can tell your friends, you can open up to them. They'll be there for you, but that doesn't always mean that they're gonna understand you. And maybe they don't know how to be there for you. Yeah.
I'm trying to make it to look like his eyes are really irritated, like he hasn't slept. I did this dark circle around his eyes, and then to make his eyes look irritated, I'm mixing a cream and a red to make it kind of look like he's just been like hasn't slept, maybe like even like rubbing his eyes, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of a gloss to almost make it look like the eyes so irritated it's almost like watering, almost like post crying.
My favorite scene was definitely the first scene. I loved the vibe of it. It was, like I said, just like an organic connection that we had. And mind you, I didn't know like any of these people. I just met them like 30 minutes prior, and it felt like we had been friends for like years.
So my favorite scene in A Hand in the Dark was one of the last ones, and for me personally, it was one of the harder ones to film. It gets to an emotional climax where my character feels really lost, and having not only like that feeling within myself as I'm acting it out, but also like the cinematic representation of the situation I was going through, it was definitely difficult. It's hard to really separate yourself from that hard emotion to face, something that wouldn't usually be put into light, and also having a camera right there. But at the same time, I think that it was beautifully shot. I think that I am quite confident in my performance in it, and being able to express that and being able to put that out there, just thinking that it might impact one person and make one person feel like they're not alone in this and what they're facing is not like just them. I think that this whole experience is worth it. Me and Trey met a very long time ago at what I believe was the H Collective meetup. It was one of my first times ever like modeling. I had done like film acting before, and I had done a lot of theater, but I had never really done modeling. And getting to know him, he made me feel confident. He made me feel like he knew what he was doing, and he made me feel like I knew what I was doing. And just having that like security, I would like to think that we developed a quite like special bond between each other as artists. The idea for the film, I've been along since it was just notes in a notepad, and watching it develop and watching Trey like turn this from a couple of notes in a notepad to a film that we can all like be proud of, and that I believe personally will really, really make an impact. Not a lot of people talk about depression, and writing on the subject is a ballsy move. And I really, really respected that the script was straightforward and it also had cinematic elements. So I'm really looking forward to working with it, and I look forward to our future together as artists and like coming up together. Yeah.
It's called
A Hand in the Dark.
A Hand in the Dark. Alright.
Alright, and in 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Z Miles, and I serve as the second sufferer in the film. Damn!
Wait, stop. How?
What's going on? My name is Z Miles. I serve as the second sufferer in the film. Damn! A hand. Let's do that over.
Oh, it's nice weather out. Oh, what's that? I don't know what that is.
So I think we should be able to do. We can also
touch the ground.
I know. Hey, wait, sweet. I'm not the only one.
But for me, it was an opening to see, like, you know, the possibilities of the whole thing, minus the fact that, can we edit that out?
Is it speaks a lot about depression, which is something that we all face, and some people on a daily basis. All right, I'm gonna retry that.
The name of the film is A Hand in the Dark, correct? A Hand in the Dark. A Hand in the Dark.